Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from downtown Indy. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Once again, it's Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's to the 15. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
No running, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the 1st points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Chubb. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
One more time. It's Chubb. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up! Hey, watch the back out of that field.
Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. Short, complete to Likely. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. Wilson lines up in the pistol. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Good for a Colts.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. They go right back to Taylor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Wilson now off the bootleg. That is Hart. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown Colts. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down. Up past the 40-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Kirk is the motion man.
11.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And now it's 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Open right side is likely. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Oh, big hole left side.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath, because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
On is Koo for the point after. It's up and good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. Third and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 44-yard line.
Oh, hey. 18. Hey, south. Go. White coat. 19 Texas.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And the Colts will take over possession here at the 44.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
19 Tiger. 65, Warriors 70, 79 Bronco, Cup 19, go!
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Now it's Taylor. Oh, yeah. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Where's the hot?
Dell, the motion man.
Watch to the right. Watch to the right.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get not have it. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here to talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Stroud. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Wilson to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards. Wilson will throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Throwing again. Wilson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 1st and 10.
On the quick. A gain of 14.
Throwing is Stroud. Going left side, complete to Harris. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Tony.
To throw is Stroud. Going up top. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Project S-H-U. This ain't what you want.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2. And bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's going to have a Colts first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Short, complete to Likely. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 17 yards on that connection. First down for Houston.
Gain of 17 yards.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
On play action, Stroud. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is hooked. What a throw. Take Dell. Touchdown. Touchdown, Texans.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On first down, Wilson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. Second and inches. Now a give up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 1. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And the Colts first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Now Wilson on second down. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A give, running right, it's Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Second and 8.
Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Yards to go.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The PAT up and good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. A throw right side. Pulled in by Noel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And 6.
Here we go. 19 Texas. On 18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. This is Hunt. He got the connection to Collins. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now, Stroud. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. To throw, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup in the front. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5.
Second and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on third and 1.
First down.
Back to throw. Wilson. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indy. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Coverage by Andrew Phillips.
South. Here we go. Let's go. Look at hot. Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Back to throw. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 1.
On play action, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On second down, here's Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Colts. First down.
On first down, Wilson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's another Colts.
Play action. Now, Wilson.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it at about the 8, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Colts. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
The shotgun, Wilson. Short, complete to Likely. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and goal.
To throw again is Wilson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Already.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. Third and long. Now, Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Houston. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Here's Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Ready? Flag, come do that. Wait. On the 10. Flip.
A 2nd down throw for Jameis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Out of the gun. It's Winston. Going left side, complete to Harris. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
We'll go play action. It's Winston. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Throwing on second down, Winston. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Dell, the motion man.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now on third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught. He's going to have the Texans first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
Texans first down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another try, second and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60, back to 60. Take off.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
60,
Schultz, the motion man.
60 Bobcat. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead...
Oh, the ball's out. The Texans have it.
Every team in the league, they work on scoop and score, and they got the scoop part right. I'll tell you what, he had a lot of lead blockers out in front of him. They were trying to get their buddy into the end zone for 6, but he's going to come up just short. But his offense now trots on the field on the doorstep.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
And this one is not over. They had to have it, and they got it. What a story this would be, Mike. This offense is going to have a shot to come out here and at least get something into the end zone.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to